Hello, everybody. My name is Christopher Wood. I live outside in Napanee, Ontario, and I'm doing this live because I am a 6 year revenge retaliation victim of very seriously dangerous provincial police. I am a victim of full physical identity theft, brain injuring, skull splitting, skull deforming with 100% proof, lung and kidney damages, extortion, kidnapping, sex assault, false arrest, arrest refusals, extortion, kidnapping, blood and piercing, medical file falsifications, treatment refusals, slave traffic, tortured, an attempted murder victim for revenge retaliation for speaking of OPP crimes, human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, homeless exploitation, and possible money laundering out of the mission in Napanee. As a result, I have become a 6 year target and victim of these very seriously dangerous police, OPP, who are guilty of first degree premeditated attempted murder, full physical identity theft, torture crimes on me, and slavery with intent to commit. Ex Chief Commander, year 2019, drove a white Jeep Wrangler, had me shot on the corner of Bridge and Street in Napanee, Ontario in August of 2019 before he left. Staff Sergeant, years 2019 2021, kidnapping and sodomy sex assault. And yes, I have reported it to doctors who laughed in my face over it, only to turn around and try to have me committed for being a victim of these bastards. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward, Stacy, a mental health worker, Kingston AMHS now, and Shelley Huffner, Spencer Mills 14716, and drug cop Robert Kane 7224. They are human traffickers, sex slavery traffickers. They're guilty of full physical identity theft on me, stalking, having my mother tortured, stalked, and killed, had my two dogs tortured and killed. The lies, the time buying, cover ups, damages done when people go missing. It is the police, it is identity thefts, it is slave trafficking, it is criminal doctors who are aiding them and preventing help while crimes are taking place to prevent anything legal on anyone involved. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken. Families are murdered and missing. It is the police who are involved. There is also a reserve cop who is involved as well. It's all very seriously organized. It's OPP cops. It is Kingston Police. It is a Niagara Reserve cop, Wellington cop, OPP, and Aurelia. It is all very seriously organized. They have sex offenders, registered sex offenders, drug addicts, ex inmates who are sex offenders, and each and every one of them work with and for the police between Kingston and Napanee as well. There is a guy in Kingston. He is an ex Bath Institute prisoner. He is a sex offender. He has an internet ban. He is guilty of criminal stalking me. He is highly obsessed. He is guilty of cloning my phone. He is guilty of hacking my computer. He is guilty of hacking my TikTok and my social media sites. His name is Robert Hanna. He is balding, glasses, has a, a ponytail. He is approximately 30 years old, roughly. He lives on Oak Street in Kingston by a park and frequents Artillery Park in Kingston. There is a guy known as Bill Waldridge. He has many alias names: Bill Waldridge, Bill Coolidge, Bill Delarossable, Stephen Mavis, Robert Cross, James Bubbles. He is guilty of criminally stalking my mother and guilty of first degree attempted murder on her with intent to commit. He thinks that he and I were switched at birth and thinks that he is Harry Potter. Congratulations, I know this is being blocked out and shadow banned by all these pieces of shit who have hacked into my computer to prevent this from getting out. Either way, Bill Wooldridge, or the one known as Bill Wooldridge from 149 Center Street North. He is guilty of first-degree murder with intent to commit against my mother, first-degree torture crimes, brain injuring, and identity theft on me. When people disappear, families are murdered and missing. It is identity thefts and it's the police. Their lies, their time buying the cover-ups. This is how they're framing victims as well, using very seriously psychotic pieces of shit, schizophrenic, drug addict junkies who don't know their ass from the hole in the ground while they are mentally fucking up victims, splitting skulls and completely and totally mutilating them and murdering them and having it covered up. Isn't that right, Blair Hardy? Your intended goal with this is to commit disability fraud for more fucking drug money. Blair Hardy Kane, who is OPP drug cop as well. There is Harry Hartwick. There is Dale Hartwick. There is Tony Hearns. He lives on Bridge Street in Adelphi in a red brick building. He recently had a drug overdose at his place. They are registered sex offenders. They're guilty of torture crimes, brain injury me, and attempted murder with intent to commit 4 drop charges for a stabbing Dale Hartwick committed against his wife or ex-wife's boyfriend. There is a Robert Berry who lives on Bridge Street in Napanee. He is approximately 70 years old, glasses, crowbar mustache. He is guilty of death threats. He is guilty of torture crimes and attempted murder on me. He is a sex slave trafficker. He is a truck driver and a possible serial killer. He is also guilty of molesting me in the 70s. There's a Bert the butt plug hustler. He believes he is approximately 55 to 60 years old. He has long hair. He is highly jealous, highly obsessed. He is guilty of torture crimes, stalking, brain injury me. He is guilty of attempted murder, slave trafficking with intent to commit. Jason Van Alstyne, he is guilty of first degree premeditated murder, attempted murder, and attempted murder. He is a drug trafficker, a fentanyl dealer, sells laced fentanyl between Napanee and Kingston, Ontario. He is guilty of identity theft, torture crimes with the intent to commit identity, disability, and insurance fraud. He is also a very serious crackhead, a stroke victim, but still very seriously dangerous. I am also the end of my bloodline as well, so congratulations, you're guilty of ending a bloodline OPP through your motherfucking low lives. Tyler Teabag Lake, guilty of first degree attempted murder, guilty of torturing and killing my dog. These are all Robert Kane 7224, #1 drug fed, money paid pieces of shit. And I hold him responsible for each crime against me for the past 6 years through these fucking low lives. There is Raymond LeBlanc. He lives on Dundas and East Street in a brown brick building behind Mamma Mia's Pizzeria. He is a child groomer. He is guilty of torture crimes, slave trafficking, brain injury me, being involved with my identity theft, and he is guilty of attempted murder. He is guilty of torturing and killing my dog as well. Harry Hartwick, Dale Hartwick, Tony Hearns, Bert Hustler, Robert Berry, Blair Hardy, Bill Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, Van Alstyne. Each and every one of these lowlives are guilty in Napanee of murders and attempted murders. It can all be proven. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken from me. So congratulations on what you accomplished, OPP. I no longer have feeling on the right side of my head. The right side of my lung is completely and totally gone. I cough up blood all the time. I have 100% absolutely no feeling in my brain, any stimulation whatsoever. Luckily, I cannot get medical help for anything that has been done to me. So you won, Blair Hardy. You won, OPP. You won, Dr. Tatiana Vakadinovic, Lennox and Eddington County General Hospital, girlfriend to Stacy, who falsified my medical file for treatment refusal discrimination to assure this crime against me. just to show my tattoos. I have older videos out to prove 100% my identity theft and changes that has been taking place with me one way or another. I hope this is seen. I know it's being blocked out, so congratulations once more to the murdering pieces of shit that are Ontario Provincial Police. You are guilty of first degree premeditated murder, and one way or another, you will answer for the crimes against me.